What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to this morning's Anfield Agenda news roundup. I'm going to be taking you through some of the details around Liverpool's deal with Adidas and what that may mean for the transfer kitty. We're going to be speaking about a left back that Liverpool are doing battle with Manchester United and Chelsea for, according to the media. We're also going to give you some updates around Trent's situation and Harvey Elliott, obviously with a view to those guys being available after the international break. So that's what I'm going to do over the next few minutes, but of course we do want to know your thoughts, so let us know in the comment section. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, and of course don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Now, you may or may not know, we are going to be live over in Liverpool at the Hot Water Comedy Club this Friday, November the 15th. If you would like to come and see us for this all ages event, where we'll be joined on the night by Mr. Paddy Doyle, who's going to be doing a musical set for you guys, some Liverpool songs, some chart favourites, Mr. Carl Porter, stand-up comedian extraordinaire, and of course myself and Mr. Conor Crosby. You can get your tickets for that show with a link in the description of this video. Want to also remind you guys about our Clips channel. You see it there in the bottom right hand corner. If you haven't, please do go across and check out the Anfield Agenda Clips channel, because we're trying to build that channel up to get ourselves a silver play button for the Clips channel. And the good news, at least I hope you're all already aware of this, but I am going nowhere at the end of the season. We're going to continue on the good work we're doing here at Anfield Agenda, because I don't want to let those lads win. I don't want to let the toxicity win. And I've been absolutely blown away by the tremendous amount of support over the last couple of weeks. So thank you to you all for that. And with that, let's get stuck into the news. So, today we got some good news around the Trent Alexander-Arnold fitness situation. So we don't know as of yet what's going on with the contract situation. We still await news on that. But Paul Joyce today said Trent is set to be sidelined for a couple of weeks with a hamstring injury, avoided more serious damage by coming off early against Aston Villa. Not ruled out of Southampton away on November the 24th. So, good news that. It is, again, testament to how quickly Liverpool and Trent reacted to that. He felt something, didn't try to run it off, didn't take a chance, went off, got substituted, Conor Bradley came on, and now hopefully that looks like it is going to benefit us. It will also mean that Trent won't go away with England over the international break, so maybe a chance for him, as well as Mohamed Salah, who isn't going away on international duty either, to sit down with Liverpool hierarchy and hopefully thrash out contract extensions, because that is the news that many of us Liverpool fans are waiting for. Some more good news around the club is that Harvey Elliott is back out on the pitch, resuming full training. He was pictured yesterday training with the under-21s at the AXA Training Centre. So great news there. We do hope Harvey Elliott gets himself back up to full fitness and available for Arne Slot for selection as soon as possible. The more options we have there with the congested fixtures, the more options the manager has to rotate and rest players as well, trying to keep them all fit and ready to go for what promises to be a very interesting remainder of the Premier League campaign. So, not sure exactly when we will expect Harvey Elliott to be back available for selection, but he is now back in full training, so that certainly is good news. Now, I've teased you a little bit with some stories around Adidas and a left back, so I'm going to get straight into it and no more messing about. Football finance expert Stefan Borson has said, if you look at the Adidas deal that Liverpool have just entered into, that is said to be at the same level or very close to the United level of £90 million per season. That is an incredible sum of money. You may know the current one that we have with Nike sees Liverpool get about £30 million plus a percentage of all Nike LFC branded products that are sold. This deal with Adidas could be worth up to around £90 million a season, and you would certainly hope that with that kind of money coming in the door, that it would give the manager a little bit of a boost for the transfer kitty coming up, because this season to me it looks as if Arne Slot is having a look at the squad, seeing over the course of a campaign who he can rely on, who's able to adjust to his methods, and perhaps who isn't. Factor that in, of course, with the fact that we don't know still what's happening with Trent, with Virgil and Mo. It does certainly at least give us a hope that if we do need to go to the transfer market, that the funds will be available for Arne Slot to do what he does. So good news there. And again, 90 million quid. Wow. That is a lot of money for a kit deal. So well done to everybody involved at the club. And hopefully those numbers are correct, because that is a serious sum of money. Now, the left-back situation that I mentioned, I think this is one that you guys are going to be very happy about. So, Mirror Football, so the Daily Mirror, have said Liverpool, Manchester United and Chelsea are locked in a £50 million fight to sign Bournemouth's left-back Milos Kerkez, who's 21. The piece goes on to say that Liverpool are desperate to sign him as Andy Robertson's long-term successor. Now, a couple of things about this. Obviously, our sporting director, Richard Hughes, was formerly at Bournemouth, will know all about Kerkez, and I'm sure we'll have a relationship with Kerkez representatives as well. So you would have to say that you'd hope we have an edge here. On top of the fact that if I'm him or any other player right now, I'm looking at Liverpool, looking at how good we've been under Arne Slot, looking at the fact that that left-back position is maybe there for the taking for the future. And of course, I'm going to feel that he would choose Liverpool over Chelsea or Manchester United. But we also ran a poll in our stream last night where we asked Liverpool fans, or everybody in the stream actually, would you be happy if Liverpool spent £50 million on Kerkez? And it was an overwhelming, I think about 66% of people said yes, that they would be happy if Liverpool went out and signed Milos Kerkez. So let me know your thoughts on that one, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to say I've watched all that much of them, but you guys have been raving about them to me in the chat and in the comments. So let me know, do you think this is a deal that Liverpool should get done? And maybe, do you think this is a deal that Liverpool will get done? It is an interesting one. And also, while we're talking about polls that we ran on the channel, last night after all the news around David Coote, we got into a conversation about the PGMOL. And I asked the chat a really straightforward question. Do you think the PGMOL is still fit for purpose? And 88% of people said that they do not believe that the PGMOL, who are the referees body in the Premier League, are fit for purpose. And I hope that this situation with David Coote, at the very least, starts a springboard for conversations around potential bias, whether that be conscious or subconscious bias around these referees, because we all have long-held beliefs that some referees just don't really like our clubs. And a lot of the time we're told that we have tinfoil hats on and that there's nothing to this. Well, maybe, just maybe there is. So I'd love to know in the comments as well what you guys think of the PGMOL. Do you think that we're at a point now where maybe the refereeing should be put out to UEFA and a group of referees go around Europe's top leagues? Or do you think that we can clean house a little bit in the PGMOL and that they can actually be fit for purpose? Or maybe you just think maybe they're good right now and there's nothing wrong. Really am interested to know your thoughts. So do let us know in the comment section. As I said, love to see you drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. I will be back tonight at 8:45 with the late night agenda. And of course, with the international break upon us, we will be taking a couple of days off for a trip over to Liverpool. So again, we will be there on Friday. Hope to see you at the show. If not, hope to see you on a stream soon. Much love, my friends. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.